Get up. You're gonna do something to earn your keep today.
I'm taking that.
I swear, y'all, it's hard to get good help anymore.
You took a nap earlier. It's my turn.
I did not take a nap. I wasn't asleep at any point.
Shit, really.
I wasn't. That was just your imagination. I don't know what you're talking about, Willis.
Welcome, never done project. Yeah, that's the name. We are the original little YouTube channel on your internet machine. The best you've ever seen. Hit that like button now. Subscribe for a while. Comment what you think is true. Join our members crew. Only $4.99 a month. That's the steal. That's the stuff. On the wall, part of our family. No religion talk, no politics here, no controversial jokes, no fear, no outlandish stuff, no way, just good vibes every single day. Don't need no inappropriate conduct here. No time for stupid stuff. Always try to have a good time and make yourself happy while doing something today you can smile about tomorrow. Only $4.99 a month. That's the steal, that's the stuff.
It's Just a Ray is first. Congratulations on that. Amy, nice to see you in. Said, hey, cool music, guys. Well, thank you, Amy. How have you been? Hold on, I gotta turn down little one's music here because he gets distracted easily. But Amy, congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. It's a cool music. No, Amy did.
Oh, congratulations.
Brandon said, hi, how are you? Or good.
If I
we
was
hope
doing
you
any
are.
better, I'd have to sit on my hands to keep from waving at everybody.
What he said.
Look what I shaking. Take your talking.
Look.
It's Just Ray said, you look very nice in red. Well, thank you. It is my favorite color.
It's going to do good, I don't think.
I used to wear a lot of black and white shirts, but it's mostly red and red now. So, thank you, Just a Ray. How is everybody's day doing? Hopefully it is well.
Good, shut up yet. What? Good, shut up yet. Man, we that low? Gonna be slow?
Yep. I am looking. I am on live chat, so I guess people just don't want to talk to us today. Brandon said, Randy, and probably need your help. My computer is acting up. If I can be of any help to you, Brandon, I'll try to help you. I just usually turn mine off and turn it back on, and it usually does not fix the problem. It's Just Ray said, your live stream is just right after I cook dinner. I planned that just for you. Just for you. Apparently, Allie can climb the ladder on the bunk beds by herself.
Oh, Lord.
Those second boards. Brandon said, I just did that Cheyenne Puckett and brought it back in. Cool. I fixed a TV today by clicking network settings and connecting to the internet. Do I need to fix your phone?
I already did it.
It still ain't, yesterday I couldn't get no service in there.
Well, that's because you're connected to that.
Adam Birdman said, who would win in a fight between you two, both in your prime?
We're not gonna fight.
And that guy's way out of his prime. Actually, both of them, actually.
It would have to be the son because the daddy loves him too much. But if I ever mucked with him, I'd hit him like I would anybody else with a damn 2x4.
He done hit me with the tree.
I know where the weak spots are now.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, since you got hit by the tree, you don't tell everybody else when you hit him with the brick and stuff like that.
He still threw a brick at me. He didn't hit me with a brick. He threw it at me.
I remind him.
Reopening old wounds. Brandon
Oh.
said, no, should I unplug it or plug it back in? Plug it back in.
All I gotta do is grab a 2x4. He's scared of wood.
Beth said, hello all. Hello, Beth. And if
Hello,
Mike's
Beth.
listening, hello, Mike.
Unless
Jane
Hello,
said,
Beth.
hey, R3, Pops, DeRay, Beth, and Amy. Hello, Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Adam said, so if Dad hit you, you'd beat him off? Oh, hold on. You a funny son of a gun. Hold on. The laughter is not coming. Hero said, I'll tell you what. Well, tell me what. DeRay said, hi and hello, Jane. How was your day? Did you have dinner yet? Man, look at that. 15 years and you still say stupid stuff on the internet. Wow, I wish I could say I'm surprised. Brandon said, Randy, Pops, did you watch King of Vale? I've never heard of it, so my answer is no. Somebody's at the front door. Jane said, my day has been awesome. How was your day? Sometimes the worst part about dreaming is you have to wake up. And I'll leave it at that. Jane said, hi, Brandon. Work wasn't bad. I got off at 12 o'clock again today.
Did you know about if you dream about sleeping,
I'm dead.
if you dream about sleeping, you're dead.
Don't put that hope in my mind.
Check you out.
Let's see here. Jane said, hi, Brandon. Brandon said, you haven't thinking about? I ain't gonna share what the thought was. Hazel said, Pops, with 2 question marks. He just walked outside. I think a guy's returning some tools that he borrowed. Spartan said, hi. Hello, Spartan. Daniel Beery said, yo. What's up, Daniel? Jane said, it's been really wet here. My sister has been bailing her back porch out. There's a joke to be made there, and I'm not going to make it. But it rained, I think, a ½ inch in an hour or two last night. It came down pretty hard. Jane said, hi, Hazel. Mike, Lone Ranch Garage, said, hello, Randy's. Hello, Mike. Dad had to step out for a second. Hazel said, hi, Jane. Jane said, hi, Daniel. Brandon said, Randy, who is with you? Justin. He will not be here tomorrow. He's going to go hang out with his future mother-in-law.
Nope.
Well, I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow, but Justin might be here. We'll see. Full Death Tower said, sup, Mommy. Hope you have a good day. Sup there, boy. Hope you have a good day. Keep on, I'm going to knock you into last week. And if you ask why, just imagine if you did something. Jane said, hi, Mike, and hi, Justin. They can't see you.
Hey.
He said, hey. Jason said, a freshly baked brownie right out the oven with a scoop of homemade ice cream will be a great dinner tonight. That sounds phenomenal. I will get none of that. Brandon said, my birthday is tomorrow. Well, again, happy early birthday. I hope I'll be here to wish you a happy birthday. Daryl said, we got 3 inches last night. This morning they're calling for 3 to more by tomorrow afternoon. Whew. Moisture than an oyster. I guess it's identifying as spring now because we're getting the wet season. Jane said, hi, Jason. Hi, Daryl. I know you had a ton of rain, or we had a ton of rain. Daryl said, blanket high, and our pond is staying full. Well, I think the lakes are officially full after being at record lows. Beth said, future mother-in-law with 3 question marks. Don't worry, he hasn't proposed or nothing. He just really doesn't like that woman, apparently. So I give
Say
him
it
some
louder for
shit.
the ones in the back.
He doesn't like that woman. Is that loud enough?
I don't know if you heard it.
Mike said, "How did you know I was eating homemade ice cream for dinner? Be best if you don't ask us questions you're not ready for the answer to." Beth told me. Beth said, "Lol, lol, 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 lol." Beth's laughing. That is kind of funny. But doesn't matter what happens, Justin will not be here Friday because he will be in Charlotte hanging out with his girlfriend. It's just Ray said, "I got a weird question for you. Okay, have you ever tried Sibian yellow flowers? They are very sweet." I have not. We got something around here called honeysuckles. I've never tried them either. They're sweet like honey. Guess that's where they get their name, honeysuckles. But no, I have never tried that kind of stuff. I'm not very adventurous on trying things. Mike said, "You have effing flock camera on me, don't you?" You caught me. Red shirted and all. Yes, we got flock cameras set up all over just to track you, Mike. I mean, they're license plate readers. I mean, if you're not doing anything wrong, what you got to hide? I mean, the government's just tracking everything you do. I mean, it's not like they don't track you anyway with the phones, but I mean, 70% of people said they didn't want it, so you know the politicians did the right thing and they did it anyway. So if you ever wonder where the politicians lie, it's wherever the money is coming. Mike said, "You're just trying to make me feel safe, aren't you?" You know that's exactly right, Mike. If you don't feel warm and fuzzy and safe, I'm just going to have to ask you to turn in all your firearms so you can be a gun-free zone. So if anybody ever shows up to do harm to you or your family, you can just tell them, "Stop. It's a gun-free zone." Jane's laughing with a bunch of looking eyes. Look, that makes me feel so safe whenever I go somewhere and it's got the signs up that says gun-free zone. Or it tells me it's a safe place with looks like a kid being abducted from behind. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but that really just gives me a warm, tingly feeling. Amy said, "I have another operation coming up." Hopefully it's not a bad operation, and I will be praying that it goes well, Amy. Daryl said 56 minutes tonight. All right, Daryl. Amy said, "Missed you guys." Amy, we have missed you. Mike said, "You look tired and sleepy." Tired, sleepy, hurting, mildly annoyed. Yes. But yes, I am sleepy. I am tired. Once Dad gets done flapping his cheeks down there talking to the late neighbor, I'm probably going to get up and I'm going to unass. Amy said, "How's your beautiful daughter?" They're both doing great, Amy. Addie starts school here in a couple days, and Allie apparently learned how to climb the ladder to the bunk beds. So we have a daredevil. It's just Tracy. Give me a call if anyone messed with you. I'll karate kick their butt. There you go. I appreciate it. Missouri said, "What's up, brother?" What's up, Missouri? Might just have to call you. God dang it, Bobby. Amy said, "Annoyed." Uh-oh. Yeah. Doesn't take much to get under my skin. Just so you're aware. But, I do kind of have a idea of something I would like to do, but I don't see it. I don't see it making it. But tell me what, Justin.
You don't get as mad as you used to do.
You don't want to tell me that. I get just as mad, if not madder. I just don't express it on the live, because trust me, I could yell at a couple people right now. I would probably come through the phone.
I didn't do anything.
That is the damn. That ain't even an understatement.
Hey man, I technically did more than you today,
Oh really?
other than working.
Oh really? What did you do more than me? I let the dog out, and I fixed the TV.
That's 2 things. I did 4 things on the website.
No, you did one thing on. You worked on the website for a couple minutes.
It was about 20 minutes.
Okay. It took me that long to fall asleep. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Missouri said, "What's up, brother?" Oh, Amy said, "Annoyed, and don't mess with my friends." It's all good, Amy. It's just one of those things of the thing about dreaming is eventually you gotta wake up, and sometimes I just get a mildly bit excited, and yeah, it'd be best if I don't do that thing. Amy said, "I've been in lots of pain as well." I hate to hear that, Amy. I don't know what kind of pain, I guess you could say, management schedule you're on. But I did learn with my ligaments and all that kind of stuff, if you have some like inflammation or swelling, ibuprofen does wonders for me. But if you have like muscle pain, Tylenol does better. If you got like slight muscle pain that's not too terribly bad, some like Midol does wonders for people like me. Caffeine, acetaminophen, and a very, very small dose of a muscle relaxer seems to do pretty nice. Amy said 1.06 thousand subscribers. That is awesome, Amy. You know, Amy, speaking of that, oddly enough, I was checking today for the people who have subscribed to us to see if anybody's showing up that we need to subscribe back to. For the month of July, would you like to take a guess how many subscribers we got for the month of July? It is actually 5.
Really?
We got 5 subscribers for the month of July. The entire month of live every day, we got 5 subscribers. Jenny said, "Ever wear a t-shirt? That way your brother wore his t-shirt, and then when selling it, would you ever do that? God bless, take care, keep faith." Ask me same question to Dad as well. Wear a t-shirt the way your brother wore his t-shirt. I mean, I've wore shirts like that. My wife, I think, threw them away, but she either threw them away or I outgrew them, so we threw them away. Lotus said, "What up, Rando?" What's up, Lotus? And he said, "Hey, Mike. Mike. Amy said, "I can share your channel out if you want me to." Amy, I'm not going to ask for anything like that. I'm not going to. What I'm just saying is YouTube has changed its algorithms. And the YouTube lives that we do every night used to get on average of 2,000 to 5,000 views nightly. And now we struggle to get 500. Before we were getting 50 likes every night. And some nights we were getting 60, 75 likes. We struggle to get 30 now. It might be because people are tired of seeing us sit here talk to them. It might be because they're tired of not seeing good content. But you know, I just had a long conversation today that it is hard to make the content that we want to make because, you know, that stuff that makes the world go round. But Amy, that is completely up to you, dear. We're at 4,118 subscribers. So, I mean, if we can help you, we'll help you. We do not expect people to help us. Lotus said, "How does the day find you?" I'm here. I'm still above ground. Mike said, "Hi, Lotus." Amy said, "Yeah, YouTube channel stuff around." Yeah, and I just had to agree to the new terms today where they increased the public watch hours you have to stay monetized. I'm just really hopeful that we have enough public watch hours to stay monetized. Because, for example, our video this morning for 13 hours and 1 minute has 12 views with 7 minutes average view duration. So, 6 views, 7 minutes. Yeah. Well, let's see. Hold on. Let's do that better. 12 views, 7 minutes duration. So that is 84 minutes of watch hours. So that is not even 1.5 watch hours. So yeah, we're probably not going to be monetized much longer. Let's see here. Jenny said, "When is your brother going to come back on live? Because he was comedy gold. He brought the banter. He was daddy around here." He's right there on the couch, but he's watching TikTok. Mike said 100 likes one night. I remember that. There was multiple nights that we were right at 100. The first time Dad was on live by himself, I didn't get to see it. One time we did a burnout for 100 likes. We got 200 likes because we were splitting wood 2 days in a row. And then when the Goat Raiders raided us, we got like 100 and some likes. It was awesome. It's one of those things I'll sit around the campfire and tell my kids one of these days. Alexis said 12 and 9. Hello, Alexis. Lotus said, isn't redneck fun cheap? Even cheap stuff doesn't happen. Mike said, going to be time for small YouTube channels to look for other venues. Yeah. AI is very quickly taking over all of the YouTube content. I'm okay with a lot of AI stuff. I'm okay with the AI songs, AI thumbnails, but most of the videos you're watching now is the AI clickbait thumbnail, and most of the stories, if you listen to stories, is complete AI gobbledygook. And yeah, YouTube is not very helpful to us little people anymore. I told Dad the other day, I said, back whenever YouTube started, I don't know, 6 years ago, whenever it really started taking, well, no, it was more than that. It's, 10, 12 years ago, whenever YouTube really started taking off. Doing car content, there was sponsors and stuff like that lined up to get their names out there. And you could really get a following for doing just silly stuff. Now, if you ain't got a $100,000 car and 800 plus horsepower, they don't look at you. So it does make it hard. The little guy is what made YouTube what it is. The little guy is what made the big channels what they are. And everybody started out as a little guy, but everybody seems to forget it. Alexa said yes. Missouri said, LOL, before I really looked at your profile, I thought it was a 69 Pontiac GTO Judge. No, that was Bucky. But, no, it is a 71 C10. It's actually right outside that door right there on the other side of my Camaro. But that is Dad. 71 Chevy C10 Cheyenne. Jane said, hey, Lotus. Hi, Alexis. And hi, Missouri. Lotus said, hey, Jane. Mike said, it's absolutely crazy that you'll never bust your hump to edit. That you'll bust your hump to edit and make a what you think is a good video, and it goes over like a turd in a punch bowl. Jane, you do some random stuff like cut wood or mow, and views go crazy. Yeah, it's like the live that we did splitting wood. We weren't talking to nobody because we were splitting and loading wood. I wasn't walking very long after that, and the live went absolutely insane. If we set the live up while we're working on a car, used to it, it would go decent. Now, wouldn't do nothing. The world seems to be going in a place that if you ain't born with it, you ain't got it. You ain't never gonna get it. Missouri said that's awesome. Yeah, that is Dad's car. That is Dad's truck. I got a 70 model that's sitting, I guess technically on the other side of two walls over there in the weld shop. That's got a LS and a 4L60 in it. She needs some more work and some more love. Fuel system, lowering springs, measure for a drive shaft, put new motor mounts on it. Probably replace all the Colpacks because we've robbed parts off of it. New dipstick, transmission fluid, oil filter relocation, fill it up with motor oil, and then just pray to God that whenever I put it together, I can still start it. Mike said, hi, Missouri Vogs. Where are you based out of? I know Missouri, but where? Tabitha said, hi, guys. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Tabitha.
Hello, Tabitha.
We still slow?
Yeah, it's pretty slow. Alexis, last time whenever she said it, we only had 12 and 9, and that was 4 minutes ago.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I've been trying to link a
13.
PayPal account. Apparently, I set up a PayPal account with the Never Done Projects, and I try to link it over to a business account. So, if I put out there that I'm going to sell a 4-pack of stickers for $20, I actually have a way for people to pay us. And it has been doing this mini spinny linking your account for the last hour and a half. So, yeah, I love this internet. Lotus said, do a video series on the death trap.
No.
No, we need to do that too.
Mm.
You
I'll
ain't
be the
telling them
cameraman.
our serious situation, are you?
I am not.
Okay, I was gonna say, you talk too much.
Nope. I ain't telling them about it.
They'll get it when they get it.
That's
all
right. You tell them. I'm so mad I can't. I gotta get them on track
you know,
first.
You know, when we do the series, we got.
I'm gonna need you to either start drinking all these motherfuckers or pouring them out.
Hey,
Stop drinking that one, weirdo. That's been there for 3 days. You taking a swig of it.
I think he left it.
I didn't leave shit.
I know, I'm out there. Got a bug in it.
You know, we're gonna.
It tasted like a combination of spoiled Mountain Dew and a freaking cucumber.
Oh, that's the one I spit my seeds in.
Yeah, you can suck my damn hairy asshole. Fat bastard.
You know,
Mike
but-
said, don't forget when you do the payment options, don't forget IOU option. I have no idea how to set it up. I have tried for 2+ years to set up, what's it called? Cash App to verify my identity so that if for whatever reason we're somewhere or somebody comes in, doesn't have cash and we do a tire repair, they can Cash App us the money. But they physically will not let me do it because every time they say, can't identify you, can't verify who you are. I'm like, I'm the same person. And so, okay. Tried again today. Won't let me do it. It doesn't give me an error message or nothing. Just says can't verify you.
You're using a license that you look like a.
Okay, and it tells me to go to the help screen if I got a question. I go to the help screen. I told it the license picture is 12 years old. And it said, well, that shouldn't be a problem as long as everything matches up and you still have the same facial features.
But you don't.
I'm like, I'm fat now. They're like, well, make sure you take off your hat and glasses. I'm like, what hat? What glasses?
It's your facial hair. You don't have a mustache in it.
Well, I can't just snap my fingers and change it.
Sure you can. There's a reason.
I'm gonna throw this pen right in your urethra. You'll be making noises like that in a minute.
Listen, I'm not the player.
In real life is.
Don't try to suck me on.
Jane said, what are we getting? Nothing. Lotus said, are y'all about to stop doing YouTube? I'm feeling that vibe. No, it's just after I read all the terms today on what they're going to require of the watch hours and how low viewership is on the lives and the videos. The lives is what really pushed us over and got us monetized because the lives count toward watch hours. We are not going to quit YouTube. We don't plan on quitting YouTube. The monetization was never really a big thing. We get $100 a month. I mean, and hell, half the time when we're above $100 is because Cootie donates. I mean, truth hurts. I checked today, we're down to 19 members. So we've lost, what, 5?
It was,
We had 24 at one point.
Yeah.
So we've lost 5 members, which I mean, $4.99 a month is, that's $25. And YouTube takes their cut and taxes. So, I mean, it's really not a big deal, but
no, we're not.
We're not planning on quitting, but like I said, and like I said in another live, whenever we tag 15 people in a video and we're only averaging 10, that means at the minimum 5 people we tag that are notified that we tag don't watch. And I get it. If you want to tell me we're not making very interesting content, I 100% agree with you. I 100% agree. But the YouTube does not care that we work full-time jobs and that we try to do this stuff, and some days it's like a kick in the nads. We just don't feel like doing anything. But we're not planning on quitting. There are things we want to do that I don't know if we will be able to do them. I don't know if we have the skill set to do some things.
Oh, whoa, I can do anything.
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me. He can do anything.
I can do anything, because if I don't know how to do it, I know I can call Lotus. He knows.
Kevin said, hello, brother. I'm not here. Do not forgive me and worry.
Hey, Kevin, been a while.
It has been a while. I have been worried, and I do forgive you, even though you told me not to. Mike said, so they are going to discontinue watch hours for live streams. No, it's just increased from what? 1,000 public subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in 365 days to like 8,000 watch hours.
I hadn't read. That's what Lotus
It was
said, I
something.
believe.
It was something astronomical like that. It's like 1.5 times or twice the amount of public watch
I think
hours.
they said it double.
It's okay, so it's going to be 8,000 public watch hours in the period of 365 days, which means, I mean, let me just pull it up. I mean, full transparency, we'll pull it up here, and we'll see how many watch hours we got on last night's live. Let's see your analysis. Last night was a 2-hour live, 1 hour 39 minutes and 55 seconds. Since it has been published, apparently 1.7 watch hours. Let's see. I mean, and okay, apparently whenever Justin does lives, it doesn't turn ads on.
What was that though?
No, it's all the ones you've done.
How does that make sense?
I don't know. But let's just take a look at today's video. Like I told you, 12 views, 1.4 watch hours. Let's see. Most popular video here lately was Our Name's Finally on the Wall, 41 views, 2.3 watch hours. So let's just say we average 2 watch hours per
What was
video.
that? 37 cents.
I don't even think it was that much. The money's not the big thing to me.
No, I mean I did it YouTube because I wanted to do it.
Let's see here. 41 views, 29 cents.
29 cents.
Yeah, 58 cents on Justin got a new set of tires. So hot dog. We're rolling in the dough, baby. But the watch hours is what's going to be kind of a kick in the nuts on it. Is we're only averaging an hour and a half on each video, and I take longer to make the video than we get on watch hours. So let's just say we got 2 watch hours on every video we upload. That's what, 60 hours on average a month. So I mean that's 720 watch hours a year. We're still, what's that, 7,280 hours short.
I'm just glad we monetized.
I don't know if we're going to stay monetized. That's what I was saying. I don't know if we're going to stay.
Why?
Because if we don't hit the 8,000, it's going to take our monetization away.
It said that?
It's always been that. If you don't
No.
keep the goal, you lose it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Y'all hold on. 6466 said, yo, bro, did you block me on Jerkmate? I can't find your profile anymore.
My
Yeah.
bad, I moved on to a different spot in my life.
Yeah, I moved on to a different cum
Find me on
slut.
Grindr.
Yep. Lotus said, I don't get notified you tag me unless I go look in studio. I just have notifications on for you guys. You were not the only one. Guy I work with says the same thing. He's not been notified on any of our videos because he asked me 2 months ago, do y'all even post videos anymore?
Well, my sister asked the other day because she said she's got her notifications on.
Yep.
And she's not been notified that I've been live.
So that guy's been watching since we started the channel, so 3 years, 2.5, 3 years, and we post a video every day. And I don't know if it's the live going up as a long form live public video that everybody can go back and watch, or if it's the fact that we're posting them, we're scheduling them. I don't know, but people aren't getting notified. People definitely aren't watching. And it doesn't seem to matter if we're mowing the yard, changing tires on the truck, working on the sign, or doing some redneck sketchy shit, doing burnouts, or blowing tires off sitting still on concrete. It doesn't matter. But, by God, we can make some AI shit and it'll take off. Robert said, Randy Jr., last day, Robert. Oh, it was your birthday yesterday, Robert. Happy delayed birthday, Robert.
Happy birthday, Robert.
Tabitha said, I love you guys' lives. You guys actually interact with the chat. Let me know how I can help boost the channel. Already subscribed and like what videos I see. What everybody does when they come in and they talk to us and they like, it does a lot. I don't ask for stuff because I don't feel like we should be asking, because if we continue to ask for the same thing over and over, it's called begging.
Try to share
But-
it if you can. Just try to help get people to come help us.
I used to
watch.
say on the videos, I mean, hell, like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend. If these 2 idiots can do it, you can too. 3 idiots. Excuse the hell out of me, bitch. But I mean, try sending it to your friend or something. Just be like, hey, look at these 2 idiots on the YouTube. I don't know if it will make a difference. It probably won't.
This deer.
But It's worth a shot if you want to try it. I'm not going to ask you to. Lotus said that's the attitude, Pops. You can't do anything you don't think you can do.
That's right.
Mike said I'm only sitting at 1,993 watch hours that count. And that's what pisses me off.
And they take off from 365
Yeah.
days ago.
Every 365 days to the day, it takes off. Like when Black Betty's video come off, that was a giant hit. That was 300 hours the first year. And we focused so much on shorts. Now shorts count. We don't post shorts anymore. We don't really do a lot of recording because we're in this slump. But again, it's just,
It'll be alright. Get out of that negativity shit.
suck me. Alexa said 12 and 14. Lotus said YouTube is bad math. At least 5 or 6 and watch the whole stream 2 hours apiece. Yep.
I know, right?
And we will end the live, and it will tell us 300 views. Average view duration. Hell, I don't know why I got to say end the live. I can see it right now. It tells me the concurrent viewers, how many likes we have, how many peak concurrent, and average view duration.
You're going to have to find another subject. You're getting me depressed.
Let's
Lord.
see here. Our peak concurrent viewers is 9 for this live. Chat rate is 119 views, and the average view duration is 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
See, how can it be chat rate 1 and there's more than one person talking?
Because of how slow it's going. The higher the number, the faster the chat goes. So that's the thing. Viewer activity, no new supers or members, shopping. I can turn on shopping, but
I don't understand what's shopping.
I can tag products like Nutty Buddies or good whatchamacallit, stuff like that.
IG!
Yeah, ICGW. And if you click the link, which I don't know how it works on phones, but you can click it, and if you buy something, apparently we get kickback on it. I don't tag anything. Because if I'm going to tag something, it's something that I'm using. I don't think I can tag this. I don't even know what to call it. But I need to put it down before I break it. Janie said, Daryl mentioned that you would be grandfathered in if you were monetized before January or February 1st, 2027 or something like that.
I was thinking there's something about it.
Well, unless they take away monetization before that, then we'll be grandfathered in, I guess.
Yeah, no, okay. We're doing good enough to do
Mike
that.
said, I rewatched your music video yesterday while I was editing. I appreciate it, Mike. That is one that I think will consistently get views
We
because
need to make another one, but I guess I'll have to do it.
oh my fucking god, motherfucker! I don't want to hear it. You had the same damn option on that computer that I had. Network settings, connect to Wi-Fi, enter password. And type in the password. And
You set the son of a bitch up. You got the damn password.
No, it shows on your phone. Whenever you're connected to Wi-Fi,
You
click the
said you had
settings
it
button,
changed.
yeah, I did. But for whatever reason, they all are reset to the factory
Well,
password.
see, you ain't told me that shit.
I figured it out.
Well, see,
Did you check your phone? Because it tells you the password.
get your ass over
Did you check your
No,
phone?
I ain't
Okay.
checking. I didn't fucking.
Boo! Boo! I didn't either. It was that stupid lady in the call center.
She
Stupid.
was a nice lady.
You can't even say it without laughing. Listen, that lady wasn't nice, and the dumbass I talked to yesterday was not smart.
How can I help you?
Thank you for calling customer support. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes, I would like to know if you have a number so I don't go through AI. Okay, bye.
My name
Fucker.
is Nickel Pony.
Yeah, they
Hello.
Rumple better hope he never calls me
Rumple,
with an
not
Indian
Nickel
accent.
Pony, Rumple.
He better really hope he doesn't call me and have an Indian accent and be like, oh, I'm calling you about your car's extended warranty. Because he's not going to like the answer that I give him.
Oh, I see now. I need to get some water poured on him.
You pour
He's
water on me, I
way
might
too
swing
hot.
on your ass.
He's way too
No.
hot.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fucking hot.
He's way too hot today. I see now he needs a little water.
Alexa said dinner, 11 and 17. Fuck squarely off. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Fuck off. Here, take your Skittles and go on some damn where. If you pour that water on me, I swear I'll slash every fucking tire on this property.
Hey, good thing I'm not parked over here.
I'll slash yours too.
No, those things are expensive.
Lotus said that's always how it works. You have to keep the number of hours. Yep, like I told you. It's just racing. I'm back. Got to take my sweet spoiled dog for a walk. She is very spoiled. My dogs are too, and they're a bunch of female dogs. Jane said, DeRay, all dogs should be spoiled. Robert said, thanks, Randy Jr. You're welcome. John Glad said, Wednesday. Hump day. Lotus said, first AI video needs to be Vivo Burnout. I'll see if I can make that happen. Jane said, happy birthday, Robert. John said, did y'all notice the no gravity event?
I know, I thought that was supposed to happen today.
It was supposed to be 7 minutes of it. I jumped off a bridge and it didn't work. But no, John, I didn't. Lotus said, I've been here for more than 2 minutes. Again, YouTube is smoking the pipe. Mike said, I can assure you, I have an attention span longer than that, and when I watch your videos, I watch them from beginning to end, just like I do everyone else's that I watch. Which means that somebody might click on the video, it starts, and then immediately clicks off. Like, again, I'm not faulting the people that come into lives. Because the people that come into lives is the reason we are where we are. Y'all are the reason we're monetized. And a lot of y'all give some really, really good suggestions. So, I mean, it helps more than you think. I want to help y'all. Y'all want to help us. It makes a big difference. What?
This is in the chat.
Hello? Well, somebody please help him. His damn negativity bone is bad today. Damn.
See, that doesn't help it right there.
It doesn't!
My God.
You know, that's like whenever you used to tell your wife to calm down. And it got a whole lot worse, didn't it?
Or like when you tell somebody to, like, it's not that serious, it's a game. Listen, when I'm about to date to you, it's illegal in 38 countries.
Hit me the water. Right now, you fucking cum guzzling gutter slut.
Listen.
You were a cum slut. Mike said, I have quit watching the big channels to dedicate time to the small channels. You're getting it on the computer. Give me the fucking one. Right now. Give me the fucking one. Give me the fucking one. I want to call you words I can't call you on live. And it starts with the C and ends with the unt. It's on the back of the damn thing.
What's the damn thing?
The water bottle.
Still got something to do.
It's still half full.
Yeah, half of it's on me.
Mike, I'm the same way, buddy. There's some of the big channels I want to watch and see what's going on, but the small channels is what make us what we are, and I should be watching them. You know, if I have a heart attack, let's hope y'all know. I'm blaming him. Jane said, boys! Mike said, Pops, no elevator music. Weston said, Mike, exactly. Lotus said, we about to see a father and a son ass whooping in a minute. Yeah, somebody is going to get an ass whooping.
You know, that message that he just read from Lotus is when you guys were in a screaming match about 35 minutes ago.
Weston said exactly about your comment watching small streamers. Lotus said, I got $20 on Randy. I think that's a safe bet. Mike said, Weston, the small channels have to band together to beat the big machine. Agreed. Jane said, lol, which Randy, Lotus? 6.2 Bick is giving the oi oi. Hello, buddy.
Okay.
Maria said, what's up, happy people? Hello.
Hello, Maria.
Jane said, oi, Bick. Carlo said, sup, y'all, Pops, R3, and Justin. Hello, Carlo and Papa Renzo.
Don't waste my bad.
Demon said, one of the fastest cars on the planet right now is the C8 ZR1X.
My name.
The C8's pretty damn wicked. Maria said, I'm eating the cake my grandma made and tea. Coffee and cake at what? 2 o'clock in the morning? Damn. Jane said, hi, Maria. Bick said, is that you, Jane? Maria said, hello, Jane. Carlo said, hello, Maria. Maria said, hi, Carlo. Demon said, the new Corvette ZR1X is ridiculous. Agreed. Mike said, hi, Maria and Jane. I'm not a big fan of the C8. I'm not a big fan of it, but there's no denying that they're very fast and pretty powerful.
I want to drive one.
Carlos said, sup, Mike. Approved
So
username said, call him a word that
do
starts
not
with the
know.
N and ends with the ER.
No.
Never!
Daniel.
Yes.
Maria said, okay, I guess I come at the wrong time. You guys are fighting. He's being a shit.
We're not fighting. He's just being a negative. He's a negative Nancy.
Mike said, hi, Carlo. Jenny said, would you read this to your dad? Oh, my God. Look at the golden tan. He is Adson's. I love seeing him running down the beach like David Hasselhoff.
Get the roast beef
If you
out
see
of
that
there.
fucker running down the damn beach, you might
You
want to run
better
the
run
same way
too,
he's
'cause
running.
there's something chasing me.
Demon said, y'all got to check out the ZR1X. I've seen the ZR1s on videos, but I've not heard of the X yet. I don't pay attention to my
That's
X's.
insane.
Jane said, starts with the C and ends with the unt. 6.2 said, Lone Wrench Garage with a wait. Alex said, car. The other side with Mike G said, hello, are you a fan of comeback stories? If I wanted my comeback, I'd scrape it off the back of somebody's teeth. But I do like a good story like that. Maria said, no wonder the gay voice behind is Justin.
How about
He's
you
hiding in the
pop a
closet.
squat right on my lap and watch me go?
Alexa said, car. Lotus said, hey, Maria, careful. People's going to assume that you're crushing on Maria next.
Who said that?
I'm just starting a rumor.
I'm good.
Damn it. I did it earlier. Lotus said, hey, Maria.
You know how you did it earlier? I had
Lotus
half
said,
off.
sup, Carlo. Maria said, luckily, I'm wearing socks now.
I know if a dog's not fed, if a dog's not barking, he's being fed.
This sounds like a Chester quote. Demon said the new C8 ZR1X does 233 miles per hour. It's quite impressive. Carlos said, sup, Lotus. Jenny said, why don't you and your dad have a charity boxing match live on YouTube and the proceeds go to charity plus your channel?
Because we don't like to hit on each other.
That's not where my mind was going.
Well,
A charity boxing match between me and Daddy where the proceeds go to the channel and the charity of our choice. About the time I got my bell rung one time, all the niceness is probably going to go out the window.
Yeah, then something happened. He fall and get hurt from his accident and everything, and then I've got to live with the rest of my life.
The other side with Mike G said, never mind. Well, okay. Lotus said Timu and Maria. Timu and Maria sitting in a tree. Kissing.
you working at Timu or something?
That's you, boy. That's you, boy.
What a guy.
I'm going to tell Carmen.
Carmen?
All that weird
Cameron.
shit she watches on Instagram and likes, I'm going to start sending them to her and saying, hey, I see you like this. Justin's crushing on Maria.
I thought that was
His
Lotus.
face is turning red. He's getting
Oh,
embarrassed.
good.
Maria said, why is he moving his legs like that? Because I'm trying to flip his shoes off. Jane said, hi, Carlo and Papa Renzo.
Because
said,
he ain't got no socks on.
Carlo says, because he's playing with his pickle, Maria. Demon said the C8 ZR1 is faster than a Ferrari F80. The C8 base model Stingray was faster than most of the Ferraris, wasn't it?
No.
Carlos said, hello, Jane. Maria said, ew, don't shit me with a gay man. It's called a lavender marriage.
I actually like a woman that can cook a pancake. Thank you very much.
Mike said Zorb or human hamster balls event. I'd do that. It's like you're inside of an exercise ball from like your waist up, and you run at each other and hit each other.
They have a safer version.
I don't want the safer version.
You say that.
Yeah, I say that. I disable safety devices.
Say something.
Maria said, lavender marriage. I never heard of something more gay than that. Now I hate lavender. A lavender marriage is where a gay man's married to a woman but is secretly gay, but the marriage is trying to hide it. The more you know. I just taught you something. Jenny said, is your dad all right? Because he doesn't look like his sense of humor self. He looks a bit down. Is he okay? God bless him. Praise the
Negative
Lord.
Nancy up here reading that got me wanting to jump off a damn bridge.
It doesn't go as well as you expect. There's usually water at the bottom. Carlos and Papa Renzo is listening in to y'all. Uh-oh.
Hello, Papa Renzo.
Lotus said, hey, Maria, if you marry Timu, you get a green card.
Get away from me.
It's called a passport marriage. Maria said, I know what lavender marriage because I already thought about getting lavender marriage even though I'm not gay. Anything to get that green card. Jenny said he's moving his legs like he's watching Babe Station on his mobile. Mike said, I could have lived my whole life without finding out what a lavender marriage is. Maria said, a green card with 5 heart eye emojis. Justin's number is 336-906. What's the last 4?
6967.
I can add him to the WhatsApp group.
No.
Lotus said, yep, she loves Timu now. Smiling Dog said the only thing we know for sure is that we know nothing for sure. But how can I know that I know nothing for sure? Because if I know something, I know that nothing.
Oh, you're saying it wrong. It's
Maria said, I'm going to marry a gorilla for a green card.
Better be careful.
Go ahead.
Better
Go
be
ahead.
careful, Randy.
Go ahead, Justin.
I said,
He's getting all flustered now.
no.
Lotus is laughing. Jenny said, why does your brother keep on moving his legs like that? Because you watching Babe Station? Does you need some baby wipes or something as well? Or somebody as well?
Who said that?
Jenny.
Keep talking. Your mouth's gonna be full.
Jeff O'Malley said, fart for us, please, Daddy. $10. Lotus
I
said,
sold a
broke
bag
gorilla.
one time. At least that guy paid.
Yeah. Smiling Dog said, is an optimist a badly informed pessimist? Yep. Lotus said he needs Diddy oil. He needs some milk. Based off of the stuff that his girlfriend likes on Instagram, they need some Diddy oil.
He's a weirdo.
Demon said the Corvette C8 ZR1 1X is faster than a Bugatti Chiron. Bugatti Chiron runs 250.
Yeah, that runs 275.
He just said it was 235 or 233.
That was without the X.
Oh, without the 1X, it was just the singular X. Jenny said, my mouth is going to be full if I keep on moving. I only go for real men. That's why I'm going for your dad. Ha ha ha.
You know, I mean, go ahead.
Oh, Lord. Somebody's getting a phone call tonight. It's not me. You got to go home.
You know.
Everybody, Maria's throwing
I
up.
swear I didn't say that, Carmen. I swear.
It's totally not on the internet forever.
Yes,
Maria said,
once.
guys, I'm not lying, but I'm literally going to throw up. Shadow Band said, do you guys program your own LS ECMs? I can. I can tune anything from 2003. That's the Gen 3, 4.8, 5.3, or the 6 liter. I would have to buy credits to do any of the other year models. I got a handful of 01s sitting around, but I can program them. Alex said, how do you spell Mountain Dew in English? MOUNTIAN space DEW.
MTN.
Well, yeah, you can just do MTN. Maria said, I think the cake is poison, or maybe you're just thinking about a lavender marriage. There's a joke to be made about the lavender part of it,
Lavender.
but I'm not even going to make it. Lotus said, that's the healthy response to the situation, Maria. Fifth River Rat said, if public protest actually made a real difference, the U.S. government would never allow it. That is a very true statement. Maria said, Grandma, why did you do this to me? Alex said 12 and 25. Carlos said, gotta go, poop, BRB. Well, I gotta go home.
Bonfire house party. There's several things I'd rather do.
Like hit on Maria.
I'm good. If somebody posts on their story, house party bonfire, hit
Did
me
you
up.
eat my last half a cookie?
You don't know. I just took the last bite.
Lord ass.
What's wrong with that one?
And that was from his. No, fatty.
I don't like chocolate.
Okay. I think I got everything.
Oh,
Oh, now negative Nancy's leaving. Maybe we can get back on the good time.
Careful, you'll break the chair.
That's what I was about to say.
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh! Oh, you.
Don't you look at me. I didn't do it.
If you want to here in a little bit, you can show them your little.
It's already open. It's on the top left.
It's open again, whore.
Love you.
Love you. Be careful. What the hell did you just? What's?
Little website. You can go back and
Oh, okay. Thank you.
see if they want anything. If they come up with something we can add.
All right. Be careful.
All right.
Love y'all. All right, here we go now. Let's see. Maria said, Grandma, why did you do this to me? Alexis said 12, 25. Carlos says, gotta go poo, be right back. Jane said, bye, R3. Lotus said, later, Rando and Timu. Demon says, I meant the ZR1X is faster than the Bugatti Cryon. It makes over 1,000 horsepower and the Corvette has electric assistance. Jane says, showing us your little what? Oh my God. I don't know what was said. I didn't hear it. Jeannie said, the real man is on the life is about to start. Come on, me and that tan of yours is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. And why, hello. Maria said, what happens with Justin? Why R3 saying those things about his Instagram? Randy likes to give Justin a hard time, and he pushes a little too far sometimes, but he gets his nose where it don't belong. Justin's girlfriend likes some things on Instagram, and I mean, we're both followers. I don't see it. I mean, I guess Randy gets notifications and he pays attention to it. I don't, so I don't know what, I mean, I don't know. Randy likes getting on everybody's nerves, I reckon. Maria's laughing with her glasses. Lotus said he trying to get Justin in trouble. Yeah, and see, he loves that. I think Justin said him and his girlfriend, I think they've been together now over a year, and they've really never had a fight. They've never really argued. I mean, so that I think they're doing pretty good. I mean, you know. Logan says, too late? No, you're not too late. Maria said, what did she like? I have no idea. I don't watch it. It's, I mean, like I said, if notifications come out, I don't pay attention to it. Maria said, other guys' pictures? No, it's comments and stuff like that. It's not other guys and stuff, no. Baron says, hello from Ohio. Demon said the ZR1X makes over 1,000 horsepower and it has electric assistance. It only has a V8 and it is competing with 12-cylinder vehicles that cost millions. Yes, that I mean they've done a good job on building that car. Jane said hi Logan and hi Baron. DeRay said your dad is the most sweetest and funny human being. I pick on my mom all the time, just being silly. Well, I know Randy can't stand having water on him, but I love him to death, but he gets on these negative things and he'll bring you down if you ain't careful, which that's what's in his mind. I spend a lot of my time trying to get him back on the positive side. Fifth River Rat said, I see that you have a very close and tight family. I suppose that's a good thing for now, but things always change unexpectedly. It does, and I hope it does not change. Randy and I are real close. Justin is coming around a little bit more now, and but we've never had, big falling out. Like I said, Stephen's 20 hours away, and he still lets me know when he goes to work and gets off and stuff like that. I do have a very close relationship with my kids. Rita said, yeah, she seemed like a good woman. Very good girl. I mean, I can't say enough about her. I mean, very sweet, kind girl. Logan said, tell Rando and Justin I said hi, even if they just left. All right. Logan said left. Jane said, well, she might think they're fighting, but you can't get a fire started under Justin. Justin I'm telling you, he's about as chilled as they get. I ain't saying he don't get mad, don't get me wrong. I've seen him get upset over some stuff that's went on, but pretty much Justin just is a mellow cat. Logan said that shift cable was a shift cable on that black car. Oh, really? Logan said, and the damn steering column is bad? Oh, no. Which cost $3,000 to replace at Hyundai? Take one off the red car. John said Cubs 4-1 over Nationals. Marissa, I called Jane today. It was fun. Good. I'm glad you got to talk to somebody. Jane said, it was fun, Maria. Demon said, Chevrolet stepped their game. Yep. They said, I was watching some documentary or something, said that they've done a mid-engine, I guess it's called mid-engine car with the motor behind the driver before, but they didn't let it come out. And I think they said, I think Ford did it too in the Mustang, but they never put it in production. Seven people in here, 28 thumbs up. You can tell it's been slow. Usually we got a little bit over 30 by 8 o'clock. I did get the one by the next sign painted, so hopefully tomorrow I can throw in the last coat of paint on it and then start putting it together. So getting real close to hopefully if it don't rain and everything, maybe we can get the sign hung this weekend. Logan said that car turned into a Chevy. Maria said it's crazy because I was so sad a few days ago, but now I'm doing much better. I'm glad everything is fine now and I can do the things I liked before. I'm glad things is getting back on the positive side for you, Maria. I don't like to see my friends down and out. Jane said, what's for dinner, Pop? You know something, I did not cook my corn, so I don't know. I've eaten frozen dinner the last couple of nights, so I may eat one of those dinners that you sent, Jane, and I might cook me 2 pieces of corn. 1967 Mossberg says Chevrolet Corvair was in the back. Yeah, it was air cooled, but I mean, I think that they said that they did a. I know Ford did a Mustang, and I'm thinking they did a Corvette one time with the motor behind the seat, but they never put it in production. It was scrapped. Jane said it's going to look sharp. I hope so. I'm ready to get it up on the. I do want the building gray. I think that's going to be better when we get it gray. But the black sign with orange writing and the white background, that's still, I think it's going to look good. Logan said because it has transmission issue and has had brake problems. The rims has a hole near the valve stem. Oh, Carlo says I'm back, y'all. Welcome back, Carlo. Maria said, I stayed in my grandma's house for a few days. We have good time. Grandma is so sweet. She fed me a lot when I go to her house. Cool. Lotus said DoorDash a ribeye. Not a bad idea. I'd like to have a ribeye. I ain't had a good steak in a while. Jane said, you still have some left? Yeah, I think, matter of fact, I got one. I think I got a whole box left. I've eaten one box, and I think Randy bought 4. He liked what you bought and everything, and I think he bought 4 for himself to take home. I don't know why he bought them when these were here, but I think I've got to open. Either I've got to open it or I've already opened it. It looks like it hasn't been opened, but I still got. I think it's 4 left. Logan said, hello, Carlo. 1967. Moss Bird said, oh. I'll tell you a story right quick. Carlo, not Carlo. Lotus, I'm gonna tell a story now, y'all. Y'all pay attention. Listen up. My mom used to have a Corvair, and she hadn't had her license very long. And she's going down the road, and a cop pulled her over. She pulled over on the side of the road, and the cop went up there, and of course Mom was just crying and carrying on. She was all tore up. It's the first time she'd been pulled over by a cop. The cop, I guess, felt sorry for her, whatever, was going to let her off with a warning. And so he just told her to, calm down and everything's going to be all right, just slow the car down. And he went to go back to his car. He got in his car, and Mom went to take off, and it's a straight gear. She put it in reverse instead of first and backed into the cop car. So the cop got out, went up there and looked at it, and it didn't do no damage to neither car. And walked up there, and Mom was still crying and carrying on. And he told her, said, just calm down, everything's all right, no damage, nothing like that. Just, go ahead and go. So he went back to get in his car, and he got back in his car. And by the time he got in the car, Mama took off again. This time she backed into his car again. Right there, she backed into the cop car twice. Cop got out, walked out there, and looked at both cars again. And he went up there and says, "Ma'am, just sit still, and I don't want you to move until I get out of sight." He gets in his cop car, backs up, goes around her, and just drives off. Mom was so tore up she couldn't even drive. Oh, Lord. See, Maria said, oh, I remember the time when I tried to drink a Pepsi from my grandma's fridge and it was pickle juice. I remember that. Carlos said, sup, Logan? Maria said, I'm also learning how to make pickles. Wish me good luck. Good luck making pickles. Demon said, you are a fan of the box Chevy? You talking about like the Caprice and stuff? They're not my favorite, but I like them. I mean, look like a shoebox. I like the rounded vehicles better, but I like all vehicles, to be honest with you, especially if they're older. Jane said, should I bring my paint sprayer when I come? Good luck, Maria. I don't know. I don't like painting. I can't stand painting. You won't see me doing much painting. Logan said, welcome to Never Done Projects. Yeah, that's the name. Bedtime story, said Maria. Jane said, oh my God. Maria said, wait, I wasn't listening. And then she's crying. Said, and then you are going to clean the office? I don't know. I don't want to get to be Debbie Downer. I'm trying to keep moving. Like I said, I'm working on the sign every afternoon. Justin is coming to help out and stuff, but Randy's just a little bit in the downside right now. We got to get him back up, and like I said, I was hoping that we would get him back up and myself back into the grind of everything, get this place going again. But it's we are in a little slump. We're trying to get it out. Randy come up with it or approached me with an idea today or yesterday, and he's been talking about it. Sounds good, but we just got to make it happen. Jane said, Maria is back. LOL. Maria said, what sign? It's the Never Done Project sign that goes out on the top of the door. The building used to have Uniroyal on it, which is a name of a type of tire. We took Uniroyal down, and we're going to put Never Done Projects over each door. So we bought orange letters, believe it or not, they're orange letters. And then I built a wood box, and I put the orange letters on the wood box. Now I'm painting the wood black. So it'll be a black box with the letters recessed in them. And I'm going to put it up like that. And then I may go back with plexiglass and screw plexiglass to it to see. I don't know if I'll do that or not, but I'm going to see how it looks up there once I get it up. Logan said, y'all can help the channel for on 16 cents a day. That's right. Logan said, for only $4.99 a month. Bark says, hi. Hello, Bark Brandon. Red says, come on, Rando, you're better than this. Jane said, I like the black background with the orange letters. I think it really makes it stand out. I don't know that I don't know how to do it, but I would like to get some light shining up on it. I mean, I know how to do it, but I've just got to get the right lighting so that when it gets dark, the lights come on and it shines up on the sign. I'd like to figure that out. Miss Our Vlogs says, you look younger than your boy. Well, thank you. Maria said, the Queen is back. Jane said, well, you'll have to paint the building before putting up the sign, or else you'll have to take it down to paint. Maria's got her glasses on, her dark glasses. Jenny says, you okay? Yeah, just in a little bit of a slump right now, but I'll be all right. Jane, my goal is we need a roof. The roof on this building here is flat, and it's 50 foot deep. So what I would like to do is I want to get a red iron building basically set over the top of this one with the red irons exposed out on the outside of it, and then we will go with from the ground halfway up with rock siding, and then from the rest of the way up I want it to be grade 10. So I'm not really worried about painting the outside of the building, because when we start to put the roof on it, it will have a roof on it, but it'll be like buying a building, a pole barn, but it will be red iron building. And then I'll just put the I will insulate it and put the metal and the rock as siding up on it. That's my goal. And when you look at it from the outside, you'll see rock on the bottom, siding, but I want to leave the red iron beams exposed. I just got to get to the point where I can get somebody out here to give me a quote. Maria said the Queen is back after being homeless. I understand the homeless part. Alexa says 10 and 30. Maria said, I rate the homeless life 2 out of 10. Not really good experience. I don't recommend it. Mike says, need to get an electric guy. Need to get an electric guy under a photo cell that comes on like a dusk to dark light. They sell them at the big box stores like Lowe's and Home Depot and such. That's what I've got over the door, and I've got another one I'm going to put over this door. It's still in the box. I've never taken it out. And when you wire it straight in and when it gets dark, it comes on. That's what's over the door down on the lower, and like I said, I got one for this door. But I want it to shine instead of down. I want it to shine back on the on the signs. I know it can be done. I just got to get it figured out. Mike said an electric eye, not electric guy. I thought you were trying to say an electrician, but then I figured out what you were saying. Jane said that would look cool. I've got it in my mind what I want, and I think it would look real good. It would really catch your eye when you go by, I'm hoping. Annabelle said, hey, Pops. Hello, Annabelle. Hope you're doing well. Demon said, I'd rather have an 82 O's Delta 88 over a box Chevy. Isn't a 82 O's Delta, isn't that a box style? Red said, Pops, what happened to the new red car? It's still sitting out here. We've done no video on it yet other than the burnout that we did, that we show y'all. We're waiting to do one video on it. We've not put it out on it yet. Riz said, what in your hand? A clevis pen, I believe is what it's called. It goes into a hitch to hold a pen in. It just fits right over. And it goes on it was on my trailer, and Justin didn't know what to do with it when he took the trailer off the truck, and he just brought it in here and laid it on the table. Annabelle said, so how do we like Matt? Because y'all are family and your opinion matters to us. He seems to be very, very nice. I mean, you know, from what I've seen, I like him. I like his Jeep. So think you done pretty good. But are you happy? That's the main thing. Your friends are our friends, Annabelle. 10 people in here, 31 thumbs up. But he does seem to be a good guy. Maria said, nice yellow shirt. Well, thank you, Maria. It is brand new. I actually took it out of the plastic this morning. I did get it dirty, but I did. It is, you hardly ever see me wear a shirt, brand new shirt, without washing it first. But I missed laundry day this week because I had a doctor's appointment. And I've got a doctor's appointment this Friday too. So I guess I'll have to do laundry Saturday morning, I reckon. Alexis says 11 and 31. John said a hitch pin. There you go. That's what it is. Maria said, I don't go to Virginia's live lately. I feel guilty. She's my friend and she's a really good person. Well, I think everybody understands, or should. Alexis said 9 and 10. You got to realize everybody's got lives and everybody has different things going on. People should understand. And if she's a true friend, she'll understand. Maria said new yellow shirt. Yes, it is a brand new shirt. I took it out of the plastic this morning. Alexis said 31. Jane said, who's Matt? That's Annabelle's new boyfriend. Maria said, no way. Annabelle said, I'm so happy, Pops. And the best part is he's not a daredevil like Reaper. Maria said, going to the doctor for what? Well, every year I got to go to get my CDL physical, and I went the other day for my CDL physical. And then I got, within a couple weeks, I got to go get a physical for my blood pressure pill for them to, I have to do it every year for them to renew my blood pressure pill. And when I went to the doctor for my CDL physical, I have not been taking my blood pressure pill because I was out of them. And I hadn't taken it for about 2 or 3 months. And my blood pressure was up a little bit. And because I told them I had quit taking them, they only give me my CDL, my CDL physical card or medical card for 3 months. So once I go to this doctor to get my blood pressure pills, and now that I'm back on them, they got to take my blood pressure, say I'm okay. Then I got to go back to the other doctor, and then they'll give me my year medical card. So it was my stupidity for letting my pills run out and not renewing them. I thought I'd be okay, and I still think I will be. But once the doctors get you on a pill, they don't want to take you off of them. They don't want to fix you. They want to make you a customer. Annabelle said, hopefully Bigfoot and Skinwalkers won't get him. Maria said, so is there anything serious? No, just my blood pressure was up slightly. I don't like going to doctors anyway, so I'm already kind of on the edge when I go. I was worried about the eyesight thing. I wasn't worried about my blood pressure. I was worried about the eyesight thing because I do not want to have to be restricted with glasses. And I still think that's why it was elevated. Jane said, you just need to behave so you can get that CDL. Yeah, I've got to keep it, especially, it wouldn't bother me not to have it at my work because I don't drive the big truck, but I do own one, so I need to keep it so I can drive it. Maria said, I think I know a doctor that might help you. Their name is Dr. Maria. She's really talented. Well, it's kind of funny you say that because a couple years ago, I went to a doctor, and reminds me of you a lot of the way she was very young, and young, consider my age, and she was, I guess, pretty fresh out of being a doctor or whatever, and she listened to me. She was from I don't know if she's from Iraq, but she was over from the Middle East somewhere. I want to say India, but I don't really know. But she literally listened to me and talked to me, and I talked to her about my shoulder, and she was very nice. I wish she was my doctor because she actually listened to me. The guy that's been my doctor, I didn't pick him, but the guy that's been my doctor, I didn't like him at all, and I told him about it. They said, you can change. I said, well, change, because I don't like him. So this person I'm going to see tomorrow, Friday, I've never seen her before. It's another lady. So we'll see how that goes. Jane said, Pops, your blood pressure was up. You need to keep it down. Well, like I said, I really believe it's because of the way things was going in my mind and everything. But usually my blood pressure is just up on the high part, not very high, but we'll see what it does Friday. But I said, well, I can tell you with the diet you follow, you are likely not going to get off the blood pressure medicine. I know. You are exactly right. Beth says, you eat a lot of processed food, and that's high in salt, and salt is bad for blood pressure. You're right. I do know that. Maria's got her, hey, she's got a couple pictures of me on there. Thank you. Alexa says 11, 10, 31. Maria said, oh, so she's Middle Eastern? Yes. I don't think she was from the U.S. She was from over there somewhere. Like I said, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know my map. You know that. I don't know how close all of y'all are over there. Jane said she was probably a nurse practitioner. They listened. It could be, and I don't know, but she listened. She was very good at it. Maria said, who's making Pop's blood pressure is up? Well, next, Beth said, well, just call you Cleopatra, Queen of Yeah, denial. Exactly. If I don't say I got a problem, then I don't have one. I don't need medicine. If I don't take it, I don't need it. So, Maria said, maybe it's R3, LOL. Jane said, when my blood pressure is up, it feels like my mind has squirrels running around in it. I can normally tell you when my blood pressure's up. Like if I eat, I love fatback. If I eat a lot of fatback, there's a restaurant we go to here, and it's a buffet, and they got fatback, and I'll get about 4 pieces of it. But I could sit there and eat the whole tub. But I can tell you when I eat it, my blood pressure goes up, and I can feel it. Maria said, lol, I can't save lives, I can save people's faces. That's not you, that's you. Oh, there, she put a picture of herself up there this time. Mike said, Jane, are you sure it has something to do with blood pressure? Lexi says 10 and 31. I can only imagine if I've really changed a lot as far as getting aggravated. I still get down, don't get me wrong, but I don't argue as much as I used to. I hold too much in for sure, but I don't argue like I used to, so I just let things go anymore. If I can't change it, I try to let it go. Randy's still in the age and everything where when you get talking, he gets real negative. And the more he talks, the more negative he gets. And I have to get on to him quite a bit because it's not helping things. And then he turns around and gets me in a negative mood, and that really don't help. Jane said, lol, Mike, maybe. Maria says, I live on people's insecurities. Jane said, Maria's going to come and make me beautiful when she's done with her school. Maria said, yes, people, you need to get your lips bigger, and everyone needs face Botox. Maria says, come to me. Alexa says 10, 11, 31. Jane said, Pops, I was a major hothead when I was younger. Well, I'm telling you right now, if it comes to my mind, I'd say it. I mean, you know, you usually know how you stand with me. Because I'll tell you, I mean, you know, if I don't like you, I'll let you know. Now, I won't disrespect you. I won't do anything to hurt you or anything like that. But if I don't like you, I'll let you know, and I normally will let you know why. But now, that don't mean, you know, if you need help, I'll still help you, but I'll let you know I don't like your ass in a heartbeat. Maria said, I think when people are young, they get mad easy. Yep. I've been in many arguments that it was just, I'd get so damn mad, my blood vessels in my neck would get big, my head would be red, I'd get dizzy, I'd be so damn mad, yelling and screaming and carrying on, just trying. And that's one thing, you know, I'm not naming nobody, but certain people know how to push your buttons, and that just made it worse. Alexa said, yee. Jane said, Maria, you need to learn how to tattoo eyebrows. Maria said, no, I don't recommend to get an eyebrow tattoo. I don't know about my sister, but I know my mom did it. Maria says, they're awful. Mike says, I don't call that a hot head. I call that a verbal non-filter. Yeah. Now, I wouldn't fly off the handle. I mean, I had to be pushed. You know, you get tired of dealing with shit, and you finally say something, they push you till you're at your breaking point, and then you explode, and then it's all hell breaks loose, you know. Maria said, I see a lot of women, they regret having them. Jane said, Maria, I just saw one done and it looks nice. Maria said, no, because when you grow up, your eyebrows going to turn green. Why would they turn green? Maria says, like you're going to look like an alien. Even if they did turn green, you just go have them redone. You just have the color change back. I mean, you know, some people, they say you don't even have eyebrows. Maybe I need to get mine done to show people I got them. Ryan said, hello, friends. Hello, Ryan. Hope you're doing well. You know something? Don't even know. Oh yeah. Oh, he made the video and got it uploaded. I did not know that. Let's see. Maria said, because the tattoo color going to change? Lexa said, yes. Maria said, Pops, I'm going to send you some pics. Okay. Mike said, hey, hi, Ryan. And Jane said, when I was working in hospital, I was strong patient advice and would argue with their doctors. The doctors wouldn't pay attention to their own patients. Ryan said, yes, sir, today been an okay one. All right. Ray said, yeah, you don't have eyebrows. Ryan said, hey, Mike. James said, hey, Ryan. Alexa said, 11 and 31. Ryan said, hey, Jane, and hey, Maria. Alexa said, yes. I have, tried to, I laid off of the drinks. I very rarely have a soft drink anymore. The other day I did drink a Pepsi when I went out to eat because they didn't have lemonade. I'm drinking basically lemonade and water. And I don't eat the ice cream. I've not eaten any ice cream in a pretty good while. It's been over a month since I've bought a tub of ice cream, and I quit eating that. So I'm trying to do better. Ryan said, anybody do anything fun today? I got a new truck today for work, brand new truck, work truck. And I'm switching everything over from the old one. Jane said, you get the back 40 mode, Ryan. Red says, look at them. I can see them. Ryan said, no, Jane, it's been too hot. Ryan said, how's the new truck? Man, it's dry. I mean, it's still a Ford, but it drives nice. It rides nice down the rail. It's not the big 4-door like the one I had, but it'll be all right. Jane said, and look at me sitting here eating buttered toffee peanuts. Red said, new truck. Let us see. I don't think you can see it from up. It's dark now, but I'll show it to you. I don't know if you can see it out there now. It's already got dark. It's way down there. If it starts to go out, let me know and I will, let me see. Yeah. It'll probably start going out here in a minute. I won't go much farther. It's the extended cab. Y'all can see it a little bit better. Yes, Maria, that is a white work truck. I can't go much farther. If I do, I'll lose internet. Old broke car, I got to get it. I think the part's supposed to come in for it tomorrow. So hopefully, if that part will come in, I can get it up on the lift and see what I broke on it. Let's see, where am I at here? Let's see, Carlos says, I'm back, y'all. And what's up, Ryan? Maria said, no, silly, look at the picture I sent. Maria's smacking her head. Gator says, hi. Hello, Gator. Jane said, Ryan, Daryl said we had 3 inches of rain last night, but I think we got 3 inches of rain between 10 and 12 today. Maria said, is that a white vehicle? Yes. Ryan said, that's okay, though. Maria said, you said you don't like white cars. I don't. I didn't buy it. That's all they buy is white ones. Ryan said, let me get the old one. Still in the shop. They're going to pass it down to the section team, but it's still over at the Ford place. They can't figure out what's wrong with it. James said, I want to ride down the tracks with it. I bet. Mike said, the heat's coming, you guys. Your guys' way. We had a heat advisory the last 3 days. Tomorrow starts extreme heat advisory for the next 4 over 100. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like next 7 days. It's supposed to be hot. Alexa said 10 and 32. Ryan said, I know it, Mike. I'm not ready for it. Bick's got out looking. Hello, Bick. Ryan said, that's crazy, Jane. Jane said, blah, Mike, down translator. Mike says, hi, Gator. Carlos says, what's up, Bick? Alexa said, dog. Jane said, hi, Gator. Ryan said, needs a Cummins put in it. I told him, we've tried Chevrolet, we've tried Ford. Why don't you try Dodge? At least let it. But they won't buy it with a diesel. They said the diesels are too heavy. Maria said Randy's face when he drives the new car. I like it, even though it's a Ford and it's white. And they're paying for the gas, so I don't care. Yeah, I think they went a little over the top with those eyebrows. I don't think I'd want to do them. They don't look green though. But I don't think I would do the my eyebrows like that. That don't look right. Randy's home. I have to tell him in a minute. Let's see. Big says toys. Maria said the work are really spoiling you. Well, to be honest, I'm 57 years old. That is the first new vehicle or piece of equipment that I've ever been issued. I've always got hand-me-downs, or somebody else always got the new one and I got theirs, or however you want to say it. I've never had a new vehicle or a new piece of equipment given to me. Mike said, tattoo some surprise eyebrows. Yeah, wouldn't that look good? Carlos says, gas? Question mark. Do you need some Petro Bismol pops? Yeah. Maria says, haha, they give you things so you won't retire? Believe me, if I could figure it out, I'd take the truck to them right now. I don't hate the job. It's one of the best jobs I've ever had. But I absolutely can't stand working with these guys. They really make it hard to do your job the way they do. It's very unethical how they do their job, and bad part about it is they won't stop it, and the management can stop it, but just like that's a brand new truck. We've had it now. They brought it to us Thursday of last week, so tomorrow we'll have it a week. They didn't. They ordered it and they sent the wrong trucks. What they said. That's not what they ordered. They ordered the big 4 doors, and had the big motor in it. This one doesn't have the big motor in it, and it doesn't have the big 4 doors. But they said we would keep it. They would refund us some money, and they were doing things to trying to keep us to keep the truck. Well, they called me in there and asked, could we use this truck and would be okay with it and all this. And I told them it's fine, but we can make do with it. I would rather have the bigger truck, but it'll be okay. And so they were trying to figure it out with the company that we bought the truck from. Didn't want to put tags on it until they figured out if we were keeping the truck. Well, from Thursday, they put tags on it either this morning or yesterday. I don't know when they put tags on it, but they took the truck they rented back today and they brought this truck to me. From Thursday to today, somebody stole the jumper cables off of it, brand new, still in the box. And it's not somebody that don't work for us. It's actually somebody at our work. There's only like 10 people that work with us. Went out there and stole it out of the truck. They got cameras. I hope they go back and pull the cameras and see who done it. But that's what I'm talking about. Y'all have no idea what kind of people we got to deal with. Maria says, give me the job. Like I said, the job's good. It's the people I can't stand. Mike said, when I worked, I used to get a new vehicle every 3 to 4 years, depending on if I got 200,000 on it or not. Well, that vehicle that I had, it was one of the last new trucks that we got. But the reason we were getting the new truck is because we're on call 24 hours a day, and that our truck, it runs 7 days a week. So they were going to give us the new one and take the one that we got and give it to the section team, and because it's a lot better than the one they got. But that was the only reason we would get the new truck. And also, we've had a lot of trouble out of this truck. At 24,000 miles, we had to put a new motor in it. And then it's got 87,000 on it now. I think it's 83 or 87. And they can't figure out what's wrong with it now. It wouldn't surprise me if they got to put another motor in it. But it's just sitting over in the Ford dealership. They can't figure out what's wrong with it. Jane said, when you were a cop, Mike? Carlos said, bull system. Yeah. And that's the shit we deal with at this place. I'm telling you, it is. I told one of the last, well, not the last guy, but next to the last guy that came to work out here, the first day I saw him, when he showed up to work, I told him if he liked high school, he'll love it here, because it's like high school. It's a bunch of damn whiny ass guys trying to be, getting everybody else's shit. It's unreal. Jane said, new motor at 24,000. Wow, yeah, brand new motor. Had to put it, and it's that her Godzilla motor is supposed to be a real tough motor, and now we are rough on trucks because all day long, our truck don't get over 25 mile an hour while it's on the rail, and it runs all day long. From the time I crank it in the morning, it usually does not turn off until I come back that afternoon and shut it off. So it's on a low idle all the time. And of course, the summertime, the heat the air conditioner runs the whole time, and the wintertime, the heat runs the whole time. So it's not good on them. But Mike said, Jane, from the early 90s to 2017, it was only the last job that replaced the cars that often. Maria said, what if you become homeless if you retire? I'll be fine with that. I've got a place to live. I've got my camper if I need to. Mike said I would drive between 1,500 and 2,500 miles a week. Yeah, I put probably I put between 150 and 200 miles a day on mine. Jane said, what was your last job, Mike? Mike said, last 7 years I was fugitives. Kevin said, brother, I'm here. Hello, Kevin. Frog on rock put something and I didn't get to see it in time. Maria said, good. And he retracted his message again. Jane said, oh, that sounds fun, Mike. Frog's got, I don't know why Frog keeps, I think he's trying to put some stupid stuff on there, and he keeps retracting it. Oh, well, hell, his name's Ben. Joined April 18th, 2026. So he hadn't had his YouTube page long, and then the picture's a frog on a rock. Well, hello, Ben. Gonna be honest with you, Ben, I don't like that name. I know you don't care, but anyway. Maria's got fish. Jane said, bringing fugitives from other states, ? Mike said, traveling over a lot of states. Alexa said, yes. Maria said, Pops, I recommend hair transplants for your eyebrows. No. Maria said, Pops, you don't like all the names? I got weird things, Maria, like, you know, I've said before, I don't like white vehicles. There's a guy that I don't hate too many people. I mean, hate is a very harsh word. But there is a guy out there, and his name is Ben. And I'll be honest with you, if he was sitting right there dying, I would watch him take his last breath, and it would not bother me a bit in the world. There's a few people like that, that I feel that way towards. I don't wish bad on them, but if they didn't take another breath, I wouldn't care. Maria said, you're so weird. Jane said, Lord, he has hair on eyebrows. He just shaves them. Maria said, oh my God, that must be a very bad person. Bad Ben. I really dislike this person, and I only knew him for a very short time. Jane said, Carlo, stop. Yeah, we don't need to do that, Carlo. You know better than that. Maria said, you know, Ben is garbage in British accent. Oh, really? Well, that makes me feel a little better. I only know two people that I feel that way about. One's name's Ben and the other one's name's James. Jane said, please, and we have young ladies here. Maria said, yeah, laughing, it's funny. Carlos said, sorry, Jane. Maria said, James, yep. Yep. Oh, well, I was just, Maria says, WTF, you bring new names all the time. This is just, that's two people that I will never forgive or forget what they have done to me. And I was just talking about it. I don't even know why I said it. Jane said, the Banks, Carlo. Maria said, I love the name James. Well, the guy that I used to work with, his name's James. I think the world of him, but I just don't like a one particular one. Jane said, thanks, Carlo. Damn phone. Carlo says, he. Maria said, I hate the name Sarah. There's a bitch that made my last day at school feel like hell. Hazel said, I know not, he did not leave us here all alone with Pops. Jane said, you don't like Gary either. That's my son's name. You're right. But now, I don't like Gary, but I don't hate Gary. I don't, and if I could help him, I would. If he pulled up right now and needed help, I'd help him. I just don't like him. But I don't hate him. Like I said, the other ones have done some things to me. Dislike and hate's way different. Maria said, okay guys, I'm going to change my name into Maria James. Jane said, at least it's not Maria Coochie. She changed that one time. That shit was funny. Maria said the next time he hate Maria. Jane said, you'd love my Gary. He has a big old teddy bear. He's a big old teddy bear. That's what I think about Stephen. Stephen's got a big old heart. He's I call him a big old teddy bear. Branson said, what's up, Pops? How are you? I'm going to be doing Zoom today. Is Randy out of the room? Yeah, Randy's already went home. Randy and Justin both, they went on home. Randy has to get up and go in early tomorrow. Matter of fact, as far as I know, I do not have to go in early tomorrow, so that's going to be nice. Maria's pouting. Jane says, hey, Brandon. Oh, damn. I got to talking. I'm already about to run out of time. I didn't even realize it was that late. Maria said, did you read the last message? Yeah. Oh my God, people. Oh, I did not. I'm sorry. Maria said, oh my God, people, can you forget about this? No. Jane said, Gary is 6'2", used to weigh over 300, but down to 260. You know, that's just like Stephen. Stephen was, I think Stephen was pushing 400 pounds at one time. And he's down to, I think he's down to around 2 something, I believe. Now, I hadn't seen him in a while before he left. Brandon said, who just said that? Jenny said, has Randy got ADHD? Because he seems that hypo asking in general. We say we all do. I don't know if we do or not. Maria's sticking her tongue out. Jane said, Jenny, which Randy? Maria said, the only remember these stupid things I do. Fish memory. That's kind of tit for tat. Don't you do the same thing? I mean, we wouldn't do it if you didn't. Ryan said you heard from Stephen lately, not other than going to and from work. I did hear he did not get the promotion. He was hoping to get assistant manager, and he did not get that, but he did. The receiver moved up to that position, and he got the receiver job, which is the same job he had when he was here. So he's still a manager. It's just not store manager. But I haven't talked to him other than going to and from work. Brandon said, I need to let you go. I'll be back later. James, we'll see you, Brandon. James and Maria, we just pick him. Maria said, you said he's autistic. Yes. Well, my brother is autistic. Brandon said, tomorrow's my birthday. I will be here for my birthday. All right, Brandon, remind me because I'll forget it, but we'll be glad to. You never know, Brandon. I might even sing happy birthday to you. Maria said, no, I never remember my friends of stupid things they do. Now, you're about to be a layer. You're about to be a layer. Jenny said, Maria, oh my God, just a heat wave in UK and MO, oh my God, hot. Jane said, Maria, you have autistic brother, how old? Brandon said, hey Pops, can you pray for the guy who does karate ring, had surgery today or yesterday? I will find out probably today or tomorrow. Yes, we'll put him in our prayers. Maria said, the evil thing isn't stupid. It's a very smart move. It's going to change the new generation and the whole world. Jenny said, honestly, think you got two greetings, and I think you'd done a great job. You should be proud of yourself. Granddad, keep up the good work. Keep up the faith, keeping it slick, and keep it quick. You want a good looking guy, and you have got a good channel. Very cute. I am very proud of. I think I understand what you're saying. I'm very proud of my kids, and I think I did a good job raising them. Maria said my brother is 12. He's very smart. He got a 97% in his finals. I'm very proud. DeRay said, Pops, have a nice and good evening. Talk to you later. Have a nice and good evening, everyone that isn't in the live stream. You too, DeRay. Thank you very much. Let's see if I can find this now.
It has come that time again! The part we bid you all a farewell! Hey!
Jane said, take care of DeRay. Alexis says, 8:59. Maria's waving. Jane said, oh, Maria, that's awesome. Most autistic people are very, very smart. Maria said, bye. I enjoyed it. We did too, Maria. Thank you. I'm glad you're feeling better. Ryan said, have a great night, everyone. DeRay said, thank you, Jane. Talk to you later. Jane said, take care, everyone. Jenny said, not being funny or anything, but you don't have a great job for your kids, and looks of it. And by the way, big boy, I'm not being funny or anything, but do you know it's only a 4 months to Christmas? I know, right? Join in the members wall, members wall. $4.99 a month for the whole world to see your name. Carlos said, good night, y'all. Pops, take care. Good day to the rest. Maria's got her hearts. Olivia said goodbye. Hello, Olivia. And she said, Hero, today you can smile about tomorrow. Do something today. You can smile about tomorrow. Chris said, okay, stop. Now I can see the eyebrows. Just seeing you next time. Jane said, see Maria, eyebrows. Y'all have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this. And remember, life isn't measured by horsepower, it's measured by memories. Make the best out of your 1,440 minutes. Thank y'all.